so let's go ahead and get started today. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Rest your hands on your thighs, palms down, palms up, totally up to you. And let's just start with a little decompressing breath, so a relax and release from the day. So if you'd like, you can go ahead and close your eyes and just start to deepen the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then just begin to notice if there's any sounds, maybe the temperature on your skin, maybe the movement of the breath through the nostrils. Allow your exhale to really lengthen. Draw it way out. And as your breath slows, allow yourself to just release any tension, neck and shoulders. Notice if your mind begins to wander. If it does, just use your breath to gently bring yourself back. Let's bring hands together at our hearts. And then release hands and open the eyes. All right. Start by some wrist movement. And then go the other way. I'm going to shut my screen door because I hear dogs barking. And then open the hands and close, make fists. Those lovely background noises. And then take hands on shoulders and make some big elbow circles. And then go the other way. And then take arms out wide. Gently look up. And release the hands. Okay, let's do some foot circles. And go the other way. Point and flex. Spread toes and curl a couple more times. And other leg. And other way. Point and flex. Then spread toes and curl. Okay, let's move forward on our chairs. Inhale, send your thumbs back, lift your chest. We have more space now to move through the spine, and exhale, reach forward, round through the back. And we'll do a couple more like that. Just notice how your spine feels. And then come back to the center. We're going to plant hands, so you can either put hands on the arms of your chair if you have arms. If not, you can put them down on the sides. And, well, I'll do sides and the arms so you can see both ways. But get yourself in a position that you can kind of lean forward and put your weight in your hands. And then I'm going to move my block. Keeping toes on the floor, press up through the arms until your hips lift, and then lower back down. Okay? So we're keeping a little bit of weight in your toes, but most of it in your arms. Or you can do arms on the arms of your chair, up and down. So whatever chair, seat you're in. Okay, this time lift and hold, and then lift one foot Put it back down and lift the other foot. So little marches, and notice your core here, keep it really tight. Then we're gonna lower both feet and come down. All right, scooching forward on the chair, let's do a few warm-up squats. So use your arms on your chair if you need. If not, you can put hands on shoulders, and we're just gonna stand up and sit all the way back down. Keep the heels on the ground. So as you shift your weight forward, still push through your heels. Let's do 1 or 2 more. And up. Okay, we're gonna stop up, and let's move our chair aside, or move yourself away from your chair. We're gonna grab our long band. Okay, so let's do band under your left foot. Just adjust the length of the band according to how much, can I think of the word? How much stretch the band has? That's not the right word, but you guys know what I mean. So we're gonna take wide feet, because we're gonna do a rotation. It's like a diagonal rotation, okay? So I want my hands probably by my knee to start, so I'm gonna adjust my band so that it's a little shorter. Hold on with both hands, and then we do nope, that's not the right length. Then we do a rotation upward. So you bottom palm faces up and pull up. So this is a lot of core. Let's do about 3 more. Let your chin and your arms stay in line with your chest. So your upper body is just one solid unit. All the movements at your waist and lower body. Last one. Okay, now let's switch sides. Set your length, adjust your wide feet. Bottom hand, palm faces up, wrap your hands and pull up. Remember, chin and hands stay in line with chest. We're gonna do a little bit of core today, among other things. Oh, about 2 more. And 1. Okay. All right, we're gonna do single band again. Hold on just a second. It's always such a busy time of day. Okay, so we're gonna put the band under your left foot. And then you want it stretched so that it's nice and tense at your shoulder. We're gonna do, it's kind of a lunge, kind of a squat. So we're gonna take back leg back, and then you drop down, okay? And then push up on the back toes. Okay, so it's not as long as a big squat, a big lunge, excuse me. Bring it down and push up on the back toes. Okay. Okay, let's do 4 more on this side. Oh, I honestly tried to do this class out on my patio today, but it was so backlit and there was just dogs barking all over the place. But when I do it inside, people are coming and going from 4:30 to 5. So thank you for being a part of my household on Wednesdays. Last one. Okay, let's switch legs. And the dog's back there drinking water, and then he sticks his head out the dog door. So all sorts of background noises today. Okay, so let's get the strap up by the shoulder. Take your slightly diagonal stance. So the back foot, the toes can be turned out a little bit, front foot we want straight. Bring it down and then push up on the back toes. Okay, we've got 4 more on this side. Last one. And up. Okay, good job. Arms out in front. While we have the band, let's do some pulls. So wide feet, soft knees, and pull straight back. One more like this. Now we're going to go arms up and straight pull downs. Use your core here. Two more. And one. All right, release the arms. Okay, let's put our band aside. We're gonna go down to the floor on hands and knees. But it's getting warm now. Okay. Use a blanket for knees if you need one. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take right arm forward, left leg back. And then take arm and leg out wide. Bring it back to the center and repeat 2 more times. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's do the other side. Lift. And wide, in and out. Okay, hold here. Bring back to center, hold longer. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, tricep lowers. So kneeling plank position, wide hands, and then lower chest before hips. So we're lowering slowly and then hover above the ground if you can, then relax. And bring it back up. And do it 3 more times. You got 2 more times. And on the last one, once you've hit the ground, you can stay there. We're going to bring hands by shoulders, untuck toes, roll shoulders down and back, and just press up a little bit. And then lower and rest. So inhale, push your belly into the ground, and exhale, lower. 2 more. Last one. And down. Okay, we're going to flip over onto one side. So that elbow is underneath you. Side plank position. We're going to do a side plank with a leg abduction. So we're going to hit some core and some hips at the same time. It's one of my favorite exercises. So bring your elbow in a little further than you normally would. And as you push up, lift the top leg. Hips come off the ground and then lower back down. Okay, let's do a few more like that. Two more. On the last one, we're going to hold a little longer, so lift and hold this time. And then we do knee towards the chest and then kick through the heel. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, other side. Elbow under shoulder, maybe even in a little further, knees bent. And then lift the top leg as your hips come up. Lift and hold this time. Knee to chest and then kick through the heel. 3, 2, 1. And lower. Okay, good job. Let's go to a seated position. And if your hamstrings are tight or it's hard for you to sit up straight on the ground, plop your blocks under your knees, or even little pillows are even more comfortable than blocks. But if you can sit up with your legs extended, do that. But you always have that option of propping your knees up, okay? So lift the spine up nice and tall. You're going to turn towards the right foot, so hands on either side, and then walk yourself forward so that your hands end up at the same place. We don't want the left one further back, so that your shoulders are square towards your foot, okay? And then notice what your leg wants to do. Does it want to roll in or does it want to roll out? And then try and counteract that. Mine want to roll in. I think most people probably want to roll out a little bit. So I have to really work to push mine out a little bit. But if yours wants to roll out, try and bring it to center or maybe even in a little bit. Big breath here. We're going to walk the hands up a little ways. Now turn the chest to face front. Reach down the leg with the right hand. Okay, and then left arm's going to go up and over. And come back to center. Let's turn to the left foot now. Walk your chest forward. So if you're really rounding through your back, try and lift your chest up nice and tall, and then again counteract whatever direction your leg wants to rotate. Try and push it the opposite way. And then walk yourself back up. Turn chest to the front, slide the left hand down. And then right arm moves up and over. Take some nice deep breaths here. And bring it back up. Okay, we're going to go to hands and knees. All right, from hands and knees, take your left foot and step it forward, and then use your blocks or books, whatever height you need, to put your hands on. Okay, and then we're going to tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. So back heel should be right over the toes. We just don't want it rotated right now. Okay, plant your hand on your right block and bring your left hand to your knee as you push and turn. Hold there for a moment. Now see if you can straighten the front leg a little bit. Bend the knee again. Hands to the block. Drop the knee. And we're going to switch legs. Line up the feet. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Keep the heels centered. Plant the left hand, push right hand on the knee, push and rotate. And then try and straighten the right leg out. And then bend the knee. Hands hands to the block, drop the back knee, and come back to all fours. All right, we're gonna flip over to our backs. Shortened class today, I know it went by really fast. We're gonna finish up with some stretching on the floor and then a little rest. Okay, so from the back, let's take left ankle over right knee and pull the leg up. Because we could all use this hip stretch every day. So keep the ankle crossed as you lower the foot to the ground. Arms go out to the sides. And then drop knees to the left. So you're pushing your right knee down with your left foot, with your left heel. And then bring it back up. And switch legs. Pull the thigh up. And then lower the foot, arms go out, and drop knees to the right. Use your foot to push your knee down. And then bring the knees back up to the center. Let's pull both knees to chest. And then rock hips a little bit side to side. Just paying close attention to the sacrum, that big flat bone at the bottom of your lower back. And then extend one leg at a time straight. Reach your arms above your head and full body stretch. And bring your arms to your sides. Adjust your neck, your shoulders. Let your eyes close. And just take a minute for some breathing. Add a little movement to fingers and to toes. You want to stay here longer, you can. We'll finish up with some windshield wipers. You can do them now or do them when you're done with your rests. So if you're doing them now, wide feet and knees go side to side. And then roll over to one side. If you're done, you don't have to be. And press back up. All right, we are all done. Thanks for joining today.